Man, what's happening to everybody, man? Eid Mubarak, man. Shout out to everybody that fasted. I'm not a Muslim, but I think it's very important that all the things that you learn from fasting and being appreciative of what you have, practicing Ramadan, and your spirituality, your connection deepens with God, Allah. Just make you more of a peaceful person, to be honest with you, when you go through Ramadan. So it's something that I think people may need to look into. You ain't got to be Muslim to do it. You know what I mean? You just got to do it, and it's a good cleanse for yourself, too. You know what I mean? Because you're not eating, you're not inputting, you're not doing a lot of things that could be negative, you know what I mean, to your body during that time. The community service aspect out of it, wanting to give back to people and all that. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So I would suggest that if you haven't thought about it, try it. If you intermittent fasted, you can do the whole day. A little bit different than intermittent fasting because you can't have no coffee, no tea, or no water. But, it's all mental. So it is what it is. But Eid Mubarak to everybody that practice. Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims around the world, the biggest religion in the world. And a peaceful people, a beautiful religion, you know what I mean? It's not about none of that other stuff, man. Unless you attack them, then it's going to be some other stuff. So it is what it is. Coming in last week, not right, because I did not record last week, as y'all know. My subscribers, my listeners, wherever you're listening to or watching me, I didn't record last week. I was in the spirit of just being able to take more self-care for myself, if I can say, take more self-care for myself. So with that being said, I didn't feel like recording. I wanted to just take care of me and just chill, and because I was on spring break as well. And my birthday was this past Sunday on the 30th. So your boy 48 now, shout out. And it's my birthday week, man. I just wanted to chill. I took a staycation, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I went on the road, I'm most likely I ain't bringing all this. You know what I mean? So, we'll just record when I get back. So I just want to say that, man. So we just going to jump in a couple things that jumped out to me, and then I'm going to let y'all get on what to get on, man. So we all good? We all good? Let me see. Where we at? iPad was dead. I got a new soft box. We're going to see the lighting going to be a little different. But I just need the soft box for here. Then that ring, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So that's where we at. Where we at? All right, y'all ready? Let's do it. My Konfident Service Announcement for today is this. I just recently was able to get back to the gym due to the fact of my herniated disc and all that stuff. But when I tell you, the things I see at the gym are just amazing me. I didn't know that so many people worry about what somebody else got to say about them trying to improve some things in their life. And I understand some people need inspiration from others so that they can motivate themselves. I just don't get it, but people be doing too much. And then, like, you can't be on the Stairmaster doing like this, leaning all on the damn bars just to get a picture. You ain't even doing it right. Who walks up the steps leaning over on somebody? Like, that's the drunk shit. You know what I mean? So if y'all more worried about trying to get an angle if you ain't even on the steps the right way. You know what I mean? I don't even I don't understand that. It was a nigga, he had a whole tripod film. I don't know if he was recording, he was live. I guess he was documenting his weight loss journey or his weight gain, muscle journey. I don't know, but that was just weird. Nigga, you got a tripod in the gym? Then he wasn't doing nothing. He kept on going to the camera looking at it. You know what I mean? So he must have been live. But it's just certain things I don't know. The attire, it's just things that changed since I was going 2020 before the pandemic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things that just changed at the gym. It wasn't a fashion show and shit. Like, I don't get it. But, as long as they there making themselves a better person, I'm all for it. So I ain't tripping. I'm just saying, damn, I didn't know. Right? So you get past the attire at the gym is a beautiful place, man. I need y'all to understand, you may not want to go to the gym and you may dread it, but when you come out of the gym, you never feel like the way you went in. That's why the gym is very important. Back in the days, man used to work out and try to get muscles and all that. I want the six-pack for the chick to rub on me and kiss on my stomach and all that. You know what I mean? You used to work out for the women. Now you working out to live, baby. You know what I mean? Take your partner with you. Take your kids with you. It's a healthy lifestyle, man. Too much anything can kill you, so you got to make sure you do what you need to do to make sure you stay here. The older we get, we got to work out. There's a way to stay on us and all that. So I had to do what I had to do, man. Oh, yeah, and I forgot last week, this is my Mary J. Blige merch, my sweatshirt I got for my fans. On the back is a picture of Mary J., man. Like, it's dope. But, yeah, for my fans, man. For my fans, for my fans, for my mans, and for my mans. Hey, all right, so let's jump into politics as usual, man. Man, listen. When Trump took down the DEI stories, they went back up. It's like everything comes back around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand that white people forget how racist they are and how racist their family members were. Mind you, this is month 2. So everything that's going on, this is month 2 going into month 3. Not year 2 of the administration, not year 3 of the administration. So we all know this is the tip of the iceberg with everything that's going on in the Trump administration. But we got to understand, place the blame where it goes. Don't come crying to me now because they doing all this shit to you, because 54% of white women voted for Trump. This on them. And that's where they date DEI and their DEI improvements came from for them, because their women are considered a minority. Their DEI and their affirmative action, all that shit went to white women. It wasn't too many black people that benefit from that. It was women, white women at that, right? So, but I guess the women that voted for Trump, they can't read like the kids in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who has the worst reading disparity between black and white students in the country. So I guess they can't read and miss the Heritage Project 2025 report. Stupid, but they voted for it, right? I mean, he's doing so much, like, and I can't even believe the black people that's still caping for him. He gave an executive order saying contractors can have segregated facilities. Like, he's dismantled the Department of Education. We all know the states are in control of what the children learn, but he dismantled the Department of Education, which means the funding that states get from the feds, they ain't gonna get that no more. Now they gotta figure out how to get that, which means kids are not gonna be educated. And if you already have a disparity like in Wisconsin, like in Milwaukee, it's gonna be more of a disparity in Wisconsin and Milwaukee. For instance, the main district in Milwaukee Public Schools, 20% of the Milwaukee Public School budget comes from the feds. So that's a fifth. So that means they got to find that fifth to do other things with. Where they going to get that fifth from? You going to raise taxes? They already raised taxes. They can't raise no more. They can't ask nobody for no more paper, B. So the Pete head Secretary of Defense and the text to Jeffrey Goldberg, editor-in-chief of the Atlantic, and, you know what I mean, the war plans and all that. I mean, my thing is, that National Security Council fucked up. We know they did. Goldberg saved their asses by not releasing the text and changed up what was said in the article. Then these motherfuckers tried to call him a liar, so he released everything. Fucking idiots. Y'all texted not on a secure government app, but Signal, and was allowed to add an outsider without clearance. That's why you ain't supposed to do it. But we know there ain't gonna be no investigation, there ain't gonna be no accountability. It is what it is. Signal, stupid. My thing is, if they can't secure a text thread, how can they secure our information worldwide? Once again, if they can't secure a text thread and do things the right way, this wasn't no rogue mission, no black ops. This ain't no Call of Duty mission where it's 2 people going one way, you know what I mean? How they gonna secure our information worldwide? Major fuck up. Someone should be fired, but we're not. I mean, the piece of that shit with J.D. Vance called out Trump as if he should have waited to strike and his stance on Europe and higher oil prices. Like, is J.D. Vance an op now? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. But Mike Waltz, I shout out to Mike Watts, National Security Advisor Mike Watts. He took the blame for creating the chat. But did he add the members though? So if you created the chat, he had to add all the members. So it's just crazy though. But we know ain't nothing gonna happen like that. It's something I'm watching that I think is brewing. I heard it somewhere, but I wasn't able to verify it yet. But I think everybody who Joe Biden forgave their loans last year, Donald Trump is going to add that to their income, that payment, and you got to pay taxes on that money. You got to pay taxes on your loans that was paid off, your student loans. I said, wait a minute. So if you owe $150,000 in debt, and you're going to get taxed at 39%, that's $5,850, right? Like a month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people don't even bring that in. Like it's $4,875 a month once you take that $150K, which is $58,000. Yeah, it's like $58,000 or something like that. Once you take that $58K and then break that down, it's $4,800 a month. Niggas got to move in with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know if you can move in with me. You know what I mean? But and if they do that, that's going to screw so many people, fam. But at the same time, that little 58 is cheaper than the 150 you was on. So we're going to cut your shit and we're going to take 2/3 of it. You just pay 1/3 of it. Basically what he doing. So Elon want to come to Wisconsin, this battleground for the Supreme Court race here. And gave 2 cats $1 million if they signed the petition and hosted the joint. Like he gave $1 million check for organizing for a rally on Sunday because he support Schimmel for the Post. And he has a lawsuit with Wisconsin though. Here go the check. Here go the check right here. He has a lawsuit with Wisconsin over Tesla dealership opening here because you can only get a Tesla. You got to get shipped to Minnesota or Illinois. Wisconsin don't have it. So he's that's why he wants Schimmel. Schimmel can overturn it and he can open up Tesla dealerships in Wisconsin. They done put $20 million, him and his people did. Wow. So politics as usual, y'all. All right. NBA. My biggest thing that, understanding with Bronny, the G League works. He been killing. But I told y'all that. We told all the haters to leave him alone. He'll be straight. Now, I want to talk about the Boston Celtics. They sold for $6 billion with no arena. That's amazing. You know what I mean? But word is the new owners will be building a new arena. You know what I mean? Because where they play at is over 35 years. The Bucks. Dame Dolla is diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis or a blood clot in his right calf and will be sidelined indefinitely. He's taking blood thinners now. With blood thinners, you can't have no contact, no physical, nothing, no cutting yourself, none of that, because you can bleed out and stuff like that. So we already didn't have enough because of Bobby Portis being suspended. Now we don't have more. You know what I mean? But forget the basketball. Fuck basketball, though. This is life of Dame Dolla. I can give a damn if you don't play no more. Now, we have seen 3 other basketball players that we know of come back and not come back. So Anderson Varejao, remember him from Cleveland? He was sidelined for 4 months. This season, Victor Wembanyama, he been diagnosed since February. He shut down. And Chris Bosh, remember, he had to retire. So it's levels to different stuff, though. So we praying for the best for Dame. Health, miracles, and blessings, Dame. We love you out here. You know what I mean? NBA salary cap will increase by 10% next time. Let's do it. Now, we talked about the LeBron stuff before with the whole Stephen A. and going up to him at the game, and I get it. Stephen A. said it on the media. LeBron got a right to address it in public because it was out in the public. I was just like, you could have called him back. Oh, we tried to call him. You ain't want to answer, blah, 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 blah. So then I thought it was over. LeBron goes on McAfee, and the McAfee interview was great. If you got to listen to the whole thing. Fuck the sound bites and the controversy that came up out of it. It was a great interview. And of course, Brian fucking with niggas. He did it on ESPN, on the Pat McAfee show, right after First Take go off. Pat McAfee and them didn't release none of the salacious shit. They released just some of the things he said. But, he was talking crazy about Stephen A. My thing is everyone has a right to their own opinion and not their own facts. People need to just not make a decision off of soundbite stuff. I mean, when you understand LeBron, he kind of delved into it a little bit more, why he went at Stephen A. But then Stephen A. delved into it a little bit more too. Like, dog, it was a camera. So after that, dog looked at the camera to make sure it was recording. Like, yeah, we know he orchestrated it, Stephen A. We know he did it on purpose. We know he wanted to do it right there and with who you was with and all that shit. We know all of that. We know all of that. But you saying nigga staged it, well, the whole thing was staged. We know that. But the extra LeBron and Stephen A. shit that came from the interview, I'm kind of done with it. Like to me, Bron brought it back up. So now Bron out of order. Like, I get it, dog. You ain't like nobody saying, nigga, as a father, you shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? There's so many ways to combat that. It should never get violent. But as a father, nigga, you shouldn't put your son through that unnecessarily. Let him go do his thing. That's his opinion. Just like LeBron got his own opinion. Stephen A. has his own opinion. Other people. My thing is, Bron ain't said nothing to nobody that I've seen about people that said Bronny sucked and all that. So I don't get that. Stephen A. ain't never say that. So I'm just trying to understand the displaced anger why so much at Stephen A. Why keep fanning the flames, Bron? That's what I say. The interview was great. This nigga talking about Stephen A. and his white drawers, can't wait eating ice cream and shit, waiting to talk about me. Man. Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Like Barkley is over, G. Like you can't, LeBron can't keep coming at people, fam. Like, that shit over. That's Charles Barkley should let that shit be, because, Brian, you're not going to get 100% of motherfuckers on your side. So if you saying, if a nigga ain't saying I'm the GOAT, I can't fuck with him and fuck him, that's cool, though, but does it really matter what people think about you if you the GOAT? Because everybody think you the best player down there in the league at this day right now, like, and everybody put you at, like, number 2 or 3 at the worst. So I don't get it, but, you know, going back to the Stephen A. conversation, it was a backroom conversation that happened in the living room, and we wish it would have happened in the living room. Now, what I don't like about it is when Stephen A. give Bronny and Bron props, nobody says he's doing too much. He says something somebody don't like is a problem. It happens, though. It happens, though. My thing is, and I'll get off this after this, what about the conspiracy? Any of y'all thinking about the conspiracy behind the whole shit? Think about it. The day Stephen A. signed that contract, right? The day he signs that contract, he's sitting front row, and the people he's sitting with. LeBron comes over, say something to him. Stephen A. don't say nothing back. It get released next day, all Stephen A. signed his contract. He was out in L.A. celebrating because he just signed it. Content. LeBron goes on the Pat McAfee show. LeBron got Mind the Game with Steve Nash now. LeBron got his own network. He got the shop. He got whatever he did. He went on Pat McAfee. And all the people that saying he went on the white man show. He went on Pat McAfee because that's the highest rated show for that time slot. And that's the Ken right after First Take. And he just played him. He made a long-range game move. It makes sense. Why he ain't go on Shannon? Why he ain't go on Nick Wright? Because he ain't got to. They already be riding for him. That's overkill to go on. Let me go somebody else and let me see. And that's what he did. But was all this done with him, with the Stephen A., with the contract, with the going back and forth, with all the because they had a backdoor handshake deal with ESPN and LeBron? Because the money looked funny in the light, baby. Because that's the number one media partner with the league, with their number one basketball analyst, as far as reporter, right? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Shout out to both of them, though. Hey, did y'all see Dante on Sunday? He wasn't playing with them Detroit motherfuckers, man. And he grabbed, who's that, Hollins? He grabbed him because they was following him, and he grabbed him when he tried to, he slammed Hollins, man. Y'all always know I like Dante. Excuse me. Y'all know I like Dante. So, man, he had to do what he had to do. All right. NCAA, what y'all brackets look like? My shit legit. Like on my one of my brackets is 97, and one of my I only did like 4 brackets, men, 4 brackets, women. One of my brackets is 97, and my women's is 96. So I'm still legit. 3 out of my 4 made the men's Final Four. I had Auburn, St. John's, Houston, and Duke. Okay. I don't know what made me think St. John's going to be Florida, but that's, I ain't been watching. But I did say Auburn, Duke, Houston, Florida, number 1s if I go chalk, because that's who made it, right? So, but I did have Auburn versus St. John's and Houston versus Duke. And then I had I got Auburn versus Houston because I was saying if Duke and Bama and all them hurting things. So I'm gonna have this. I think it's just. I got Duke. So, but I had Auburn. So we got to see. I said Bill. I said Bruce Pearl gonna get one though. We gonna see now. First of all, what's the matchup? Let me look at the matchup right fast, y'all, because I know it's like. If I'm not mistaken, Duke is playing. Let me see. We ain't gotta. And it don't stop, it don't quit. Tell me who you fucking with, huh? Okay, Auburn, Florida, Duke, Houston. Yeah, so Auburn, Duke. That's what Auburn gonna beat Duke. I don't know now because Duke look like something else. I don't know. But you got to worry about Florida. So I got Auburn winning it, though. We'll see. Now, for the women's NCAA, it was all good. The biggest thing that hit me was Juju out for the season with that torn right ACL. She going to bounce back, but, man, you know what I'm saying? Women just take a little bit longer than a man to bounce back, but she going to be all right. So that is going to be something to watch because she's going to have to miss the whole next season because it happened too late. The thing, Van Leaf last night, after Elite Eight lost to Texas, that was a real moment. She talked about not wanting to be here. She talked about looking in the mirror, talking to herself, like what you want, you got to be better and all that stuff. She talked about how her coach was hard on her, but it helped her out to make her the best player she can be, to coach at TCU. I'm glad she found the light. She was talking about it was dark, and she found the light. She didn't want to live. I mean, she was open. So mental health is real, and I'm glad she found the light. And shout out to Haley Van Lift for sharing with us. Haley, we appreciate you. We got you, love. Keep self-caring. You'll be fine. I have my Final Four teams. They legit still. UCLA, South Carolina, USC, and Texas. I said that it's going to be South Carolina versus UConn, and South Carolina is going to win. Okay? My best bracket is UConn winning right now. My thing, though. But yeah, I got South Carolina beating UConn, so that's what we got right now, man. All right, we'll see what happens after next weekend, baby. All right, y'all, let's do our quick ones. Now I got a rapid fire for these right fast. Detroit Lions, you cannot be the number one seed, lose, and then say the NFL needs to change seeding to overall and not division champs. Y'all were the number one seed. What difference do a fucking what make? Now, before y'all lost, I would say yes. However, y'all can complain after missing, fucking up, right? However, yes, overall record should dictate seeding. Yes, I don't believe if you win a division and you got a shitty record, you should be higher because you won your division. Hell no. All divisions ain't created equally. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang. Just overall record in the conference. Breakfast Club. Is a woman's choice to have a child correct? Yes, I believe so. A woman does not have to listen to what the father wants, correct? No, she doesn't. She can keep the baby, have an abortion. When you have a planned pregnancy, you made a choice, correct? Yes, you did. Jess made a choice, had a voice, and chose immaturity to handle how it went down. Yes, women, there are times your choice is bad timing for you professionally. Yes, it is. It was her choice, though. We always talk about choice. We can't pick and choose when a woman's choice is good or bad. It's her choice. You are in charge of the choices you make and not the discipline or consequences you receive. This discipline was competition, and management likes the new talent. Your choice, her performance, and now you have a co-host for a few segments. It is what it is. It is what it is. 23andMe, going into bankruptcy. Your data compromised. I never understood the shit anyway. How you know they telling the truth with your spit and shit? Your data's compromised, though. Somebody gonna buy that DNA. We know Elon gonna buy the DNA. We know that. So you can delete your shit. How you gonna delete your shit out of their system? Know that they got a backup, but whatever. Delete your shit or let their buyer do what they want to with your data. It's up to you. Ain't no way in hell. I'm 23% Irish. Nigga, shut up. Russell Wilson went to the Giants. Stephon Diggs went to the Pats. We'll see how that work out. The Giants still talking about picking up Shador. That Jayden Daniels Juju stuff with the mama. Come on, man. Motherfuckers, I had a couple what ifs. What if they cousins, like motherfuckers saying? What if they was dating? What if they saying? And what if moms was just tripping? Like, moms, two athletes can have a conversation. I can see it all three ways, but moms, though. If the latter, if it's just moms just getting in the way, that shit was weak, right? Because cousins and dating, they can do what they want to, but moms just getting in the way is weak as fuck. Motherfuckers can do what they want to, whatever, moms, whether you around or not. Some women raise their boys to be their man. I hope not, and it's the former, right? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Let that man do what he do. I'm just saying you're trying to protect him, but everybody ain't know that, right? The Minor Game podcast, I touched on it earlier, is back with Steve Nash. It could be better because he was a point guard, and Bron already said it's his fault if he get a head coaching job after this, right? And ESPN is shutting down Sportscenter LA. I hate that shit. Sportscenter LA is a whole total different vibe than the East Coast Sports Center when they be out there. I love all the on-air personality, though, but it's going to impact 35 employees, and they will have to move to Bristol to continue work for the company. That's a hell of a decision, but they're going to keep their LA offices over so like NBA Today and all that other shit can go out there. That's why we can't do SportsCenter still. Like, but maybe NBA Today finna be on the chopping block because they getting NBA TNT shit. So that's what it is. All right, y'all. Like I said, apologize for last week. It's my birthday, but we here now, man. Let me know about the politics as usual. Let me know is it time for LeBron to just chill. Even though the interview was great and I respect him, like I can't let him for talking about my fatherhood. Did he have to reopen that wound? And then, you know, all the quick ones. Let's talk about it. Hope y'all brackets right. Let's see what's cracking, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com or wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Click that bell for notification. New content when I drop. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. Follow us on X and Instagram at KITK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Weekly. Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, host the Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson, a Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe and healthy night. You listen during the daytime, credit grade on purpose, man. We about, hey, check out that Power Reverberation podcast. Raising Canaan is going down, baby. We almost halfway through the season. I'll check y'all out later, man. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.